Hello, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be my first true video for the channel. So this one is going to be all about the ISU and why it is considered to be so good for its tier. A lot about it. Unfortunately, these videos are from 6.9, so we're going to have to use the poor man's method of watching them, which is just regular iMovie watching. So I'm a free-to-play player, so this is why I don't have the hunter camouflage or anything like that. But this tank it brings your credits up a lot. You can make 30,000 or more credits per game. So if you, just like that, if you see, that's the amount of damage that you will do every single shot if you penetrate with high explosive round. The armor-piercing rounds on this gun as well are pretty amazing. However, this was pretty recent, but this was not... This was back when I first started using the BL-10, so I was not exactly 100% all-knowing on how it worked or anything like that. But as you can see, as with the SU-152 or with the Chinese Tier 8, you can do 300 damage, and this poor waffle, he comes up thinking that he's going to try and kill me. I get a troll bounce, which I don't deserve. I should be dead. I should have been completely deleted. But I get the troll bounce, and I just sit on him, and he dies. And also this Pershing, this shows that the aim time isn't actually that bad. For example, I turn my tank so that most people during the tank traverse, the aiming is abhor. It's terrible. So with this, that replay's over, we wind up on a reasonable amount of damage and on to the next one. So from this, we head on to, this is just a troll game, I'm going to lose, but it just goes to show you how you can get some bounces, surprisingly, even from things that have a lot of penetration, for example, the waffle from last game. But if we just skip ahead, we can see here, so I'm going up here, which I'm able to do simply because the mobility is actually pretty good once you have the tier 10 engine. So that brings me to another point, though. There is a very, very long grind to get to the BL-10, 66k XP, and all the other guns, so you better be prepared for that. So I'm going to try and take a snapshot at the T-54, and I don't hit him. So this T-92E1 is leaving because he knows that all of them are dead. So I'm about to get bum rushed by 4 tanks, so you can make people miss you, which is quite surprising. Well, although this T4 is not a great player. So I'm just turning around slowly. I tracks and do 479. Yeah, that's not a lot of damage at all. So this game though, so somebody bounces, so I'm going to take this T-54 with me with some kind of surprise snapshot monster kill. So that's it for that game. It's a loss, which isn't exactly great. I do a little bit of damage, but yeah. So, no. Yeah, here's the last game. This one is also a victory. We're upper tier in this game. So we're against an IS-6, a T-34, a Tiger 1, an SU. So the main worries here are the Cheeto SPG and the SU-152, because they both have reasonable high explosive pen, and if they get my sides, well, every single shot is going to go in. So this FCM, he's a dummy. He's a complete dummy. His entire team went to the buildings, and he chose to just go on his own over our way. That did not work, as you can see, because he's just getting ripped apart by the 3 of us that are over here. So we've removed one of them. So the aim time and the like the dispersion is actually really good for a gun that does 600 damage. So I'm gonna try and snapshot, but doesn't exactly work out for me. I checked later and I saw that I did not hit that Cheeto SVG with that shell. So this T-34 is wandering around. I try and snapshot the Tiger, but I missed my shot completely. So this is where the actual accuracy of this vehicle can come into play. The IS-6 has gone down. I'm trying to hit the edge of that Cheeto. I somehow penetrate that and do 511 damage to the top of a T-34. But that's pretty much the only thing that I could not penetrate with armor piercing. I should have loaded armor piercing here and done 600 to the bot, but instead I do 410, which is still pretty amazing considering that I hit the tracks. So, but you can snapshot, like this SU. I just 257 damage straight to the side, he's dead. This Cheeto gets engined and partial and gets his track damage, so he's slowly turning around. He's getting beaten, and then I just slam an HE shell into him. So this IS-6, I noticed that I'm not getting any more shots, so I'm going to choose not to camp, which is just not great to do in general. Just please don't camp, people. But I see that my team are engaging him. The IS-6 appears to be a reasonably good player because he knows that he isn't going to farm the damage. He's going to actually try and take out the vehicles, like the RU-251, which he just removed from the game, sent back to the garage. But the armor on the back is really bad on this tank. So I just come out and I send a little bit of damage into him, ending him. But, oh no. I'm being penetrated by a Jagdpanther Tier 7 German tank destroyer. So this is an extremely big problem for this vehicle. It has 90 millimeters on the front and 60 on the sides and rear. So the only way you're going to block damage is either if it ricochets or if they hit the gun mantlet, which is pretty large. So I'm just going to come around and I'm going to slam an HE shell into the side. Well, I suppose that's about it. Get the ISU if you can. It is worth every single 10 XP to get to the 66 XP. And the line is just amazing in general. You get to the Object 704 and Object 268, which are both amazing tanks. Anyways, like, subscribe if you want. Do whatever you want with it. Have a great time. Bye.